It's a true pleasure to welcome you and your team and your partners around you this morning to celebrate this very special occasion in your public company journey. You migrate and graduate to NEO from the CSE today.
We're very, very pleased, as we've mentioned many times, to graduate to the NEO Exchange. For us, as a rapidly growing, innovative company with aggressive expansion plans, we felt very aligned with the NEO, who, like us, are disruptors and change makers. You've made this a very smooth and a very, I would say, impressive transition. We plan to continue to capitalize on the growth opportunities we have, detecting, preventing, and treating COVID-19. But we're also very much focused on building for the future beyond COVID-19. We look forward to improved liquidity. We look forward to improved investor exposure through our listing in the NEO. But we're also very excited that we're moving from an investment issuer to a single-purpose medical company. This is a transition that I'm excited about based on my background, 30 years in medical and pharmaceutical, but it's also a wonderful access we're now going to get to the U.S. investor market through our uplisting to the NEO Exchange.
10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, lift off! Yeah!
Amazing. Congratulations, Doug. Epic. Way to go, guys. I think we've got some good movement in the markets already. Doug, I think we're in your hands for a few minutes from here for a short investor presentation and kind of an update on the business overall.
What we're really doing is different than simply being a COVID testing company. We are a company that introduces protocols to the marketplace. We do that really across a number of fields. One is we work with different industries. We have worked with sport, entertainment. We work with the movie production industry. We call it the Standard for Safe Sets, and also the Standard for Arts and reopening galleries, etc. What's important is that these standards are more than just incorporation of testing, it's incorporation of different protocols for ensuring when people re-enter the workforce, re-enter their events, their sporting events, their entertainment events, they can do so safely. This is a full encompassing program, a solution to bringing people back safely under the COVID situation we face right now. We work with a number of different companies, the Discovery Channel. We actually were involved with the production of their Shark Week. We worked with the Tyson Ranch for both guests and training that they were doing at their facility. We've also worked very exciting with Lionsgate Film Production on bringing some safety to the sets, the movie production sets that they're involved with. We also have a number of discussions going on right now with other industries, some very active ones in the mining sector, which you'll hear some more about in the very near future. Testing itself is also an area where we have certainly focused our time and our energy. The demand for testing is insatiable right now, and it's only going to increase with the fall season, with the flu season coming on. We all know and we've seen the lineups that have redeveloped this fall for testing across both Canada and the US. We have recommendations from places like the Rockefeller Foundation that are calling for going from 4.5 to 5 million tests a week in the US this fall, raising that up to 30 million tests. This strong demand will remain well into 2022. We also have looked at what's the pricing and affordability of testing. And the median pricing for testing right now is in that $157 range. We have 5 tests that we have found that are over $200. The testing sensitivity for the pricing side is something that we have been very sensitive of. In our testing centers, which I'm going to talk about, which we call collection sites, we are averaging $60 per test in the US, giving us a nationwide solution to a much more affordable testing regime. The 3 types of tests that are typical that you will see, the one that we're most commonly see on TV is the nasal swab test, which is the PCR, the RT-PCR test. It is a test that will detect immediately whether or not you have the virus. These are mobile 100 square foot pop-up testing cubes that we can drop into locations across the US. They allow for a test to be done in a very quick period of time. We will have antibody, antigen, and RT-PCR testing available. We have a relationship with a laboratory in California called Alcala Labs, and we're able to extend that license to these portable pop-up locations across the US. We already are in discussion and are in the process of signing for 536 pop-up cubes to be installed throughout the US throughout the rest of this year. We have a deal that was announced about a week or so ago with Simon Corporation, which is the Simon Group is one of the largest retail mall operators in the US. Our goal is in 2021 to reach as high as 2,000 pop-up locations available. Some will be cubes, some will be actually on-site locations in different malls.
Doug and the entire QuestCap team, congrats.